My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of The Last of Us Episode 2. And I was super excited for this show, but I was very let down by the first episode. I didn't like some changes, I don't like this version of Joel, and the pacing was really off to me. So my expectations for this week's episode were quite a bit lowered. And thankfully, we actually got a great episode here that I just loved. The music. Gustavus Santaolalla is the composer for this show, and I just love hearing his music. It adds emotion in moments, it adds a sense of awe and wonder, but most importantly, Allowed to Be Happy is my favorite piece of music ever. And when they were on the rooftop of the museum, you get a bit of the ambient version of it that you hear in the aquarium in Last of Us 2. And I was just like, oh, I hope we get more of it this episode. And it was the perfect piece of music to end this episode with. So the music is amazing. I also thought this episode was very well directed. Neil Druckmann did it, I believe, but everything in that museum was just tension-filled. I couldn't look away. I was completely engaged, and I was on the edge of my seat. Just wonderful stuff there, and the clickers look great. The practical effects are really impressive, and I do like how they change things up from the game a little bit here, because there's no spores in this TV show, so they have Ellie get bit as the proof for Joel and Tess. I thought that was really smart, and the fact that Tess's bite got so much worse and Ellie's bite didn't, that was great. And when Tess dies, I thought it was very effective, a really emotional moment. The scene when the one clicker goes up to her and starts like putting the fungi into her mouth, but that was great. And I do want to say that this episode was filmed right by me. I was on set. I saw how they changed downtown Edmonton, and it was really cool to see it come alive here. Another thing I want to mention is Bella Ramsey. She's fantastic. I think she just captures that spirit of Ellie so well when she's just like, oh, what's that? And she goes to the hotel and she recreates that one moment from the game. Just perfection. I've been really impressed by her so far. I'm a bit curious though, because that hotel in the game is during the segment in Pittsburgh. So how much are they changing up here? Because even that one room with windows all along the side looks like that one room in the game where you leave after you jump, right before you jump off the bridge. So I don't know if you're still going to get those moments in this show, but they did look like those areas. Pedro Pascal's Joel, he was better this episode. I'm still not won over on him. I did really like Ann Torv as Tess. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. I thought it was a huge step up. You had some nice tension. You had some nice character moments. You had some nice humor. You know, you do feel the weight of Ellie's immunity and just how outlandish of a concept it is, but they pulled it off. The music is phenomenal. I love it. And it ended in a really effective manner. So, yeah, I hope I like next week's just as much as I like this episode. I've heard there's going to be some big changes from the game, that it's going to go more into Bill and Frank's backstory. I'm not sure how I'll feel about that, but we will see. So, anyways, did you like the second episode of Last of Us? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for some more videos soon. And Gavin